It's time for another Debt Snowball update. Hi, and welcome back. I'm Kamika, and this is Well Balanced Wallet, where I help you create healthy money habits and live a life that you love on your current budget. Today, we are going to take a look at what happened in February with our Debt Snowball. February ended up being a lot busier than I imagined. We celebrated 2 birthdays, we had our anniversary, and we celebrated Valentine's Day. And if I'm being honest, I did not plan for this month very well at all. I figured since we weren't planning to do anything for any of those dates, that our budget would look just like our regular budgets, but I was wrong. I completely forgot about a few expenses that only happened in February, and we ended up doing a lot more than we planned. Our February budget sucked. We ended up having so much fun and doing so many things that we went over budget in several categories. Those categories were groceries, restaurants, entertainment, miscellaneous, and spur of the moment. So that's 5 categories that we were over budget. It was a bit of a disaster because when you go over budget, then you have to find that money somewhere. You can't spend money that you don't have. So I had to pull money from different categories to cover the overspending. And that part was okay because of the way that we budget. But in addition to all of that, my husband ended up having to get a new battery for his car on our anniversary. So that meant that we had to pull money from our car maintenance and repairs fund as well. The last thing that I forgot was our car registrations. And since both of us were born in February, then we have to buy car registrations every February at the same time. So usually the car registration is $20 to renew in Georgia. But when I bought my car in 2012, I did not pay ad valorem taxes on it. So I'm still paying my ad valorem taxes along with getting my car registration. So my husband's car registration was $20. Mine was $20 plus the $75 for ad valorem, and I completely spaced out that we were gonna have to pay that in February. So we were able to cover that with our once per year category, and all is well. The way our budget is set up, we plan for little things like this along the way, so it's so easy and stress-free to deal with months like this, but it is a little bit discouraging when we plan our budget so meticulously at the beginning of the month when we end up forgetting things. But it's okay. All we have to do is replenish our sinking fund categories and move on to next month. It happens. So let's move on to the debt snowball portion. The debt snowball for February was pretty straightforward. Our main focus right now is to pay off those 2 medical bills that we have, and then we will move back into paying extra towards our mortgage. We were able to pay $69.83 to finish off the biggest portion of my husband's medical bills, and I was able to pay $227.77 towards my medical bill. So my husband's remaining balance is $378.05, and my remaining balance is $555.79. So that leaves us with a total of $783.56 for our medical bills. Once we pay that, then we're back to focusing on getting the mortgage paid down. So speaking of the mortgage, our mortgage was $1,212, and we did not pay anything extra in February. We actually didn't pay anything extra in January either, but like I said, we're focused on paying off the medical bills. So this is our remaining mortgage balance, and I'm happy with our progress so far. I do want to mention that our mortgage is going up to $1,407.91 in March, and the reason why is because our property taxes went up in 2021, and when you pay your property taxes through escrow, your bank will cover the amount, and if it's more or less than they estimated, they will adjust your mortgage in the next year. So our property taxes were more than they estimated, so they had to kind of give us a loan of the extra money, and then this year our mortgage is going up so we can pay them back. This situation isn't ideal deal, but that's where we are. So let's move on to savings goals. I mentioned in my savings challenge video that the only goal that we have so far as as savings is to save $10,000 this year. So while that's still true, we still want to save our $10,000. I think we need to reevaluate the way we're saving, at least just for a little while. So we drew $800 in January, and we were able to save $800 during that month. And then for February, we drew $1,000. Spoiler alert, we did not save $1,000 in February. We were able to save $250, so that brings our savings challenge category to a total of $1,050. But like I said, we're going to reevaluate, and here's how we're going to do that. We currently owe $783.56 for our medical bills, and while they're not charging interest, our mortgage is going up. I would like to see these medical bills gone so that we can save our money freely and we will feel more comfortable with the mortgage increase. So we are going to take the money from our savings challenge category and completely pay off these medical bills and start from whatever is left after we do that. So that means that I'm not going to draw a new card for March, but we are going to focus on our $1,800 first. And once I get our savings challenge category back up to $1,800, then I'll draw another card and we will move forward from there. And I do think we will still be able to save $10,000, but I want to put us in a position right now to feel comfortable with everything that we have going on. And I want to, like I said, be able to save money freely without having to split money to pay towards the medical bills and then put the rest in savings. I want to be able to save the money that we have left over after paying our regular bills. I feel really good about this decision, and I think it's going to help us in the long run. That wraps up the February Debt Snowball update. So now I want to hear from you. You all get to see our budget and our debt payoff choices and watch how they change month to month based on what we have going on. So I want to know if you're more of a roll with the punches, move money around type of person, or do you stick to a strict budget and only adjust when it's absolutely necessary? Let's chat about it in the comments. That's all for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and if you want to learn more about our debt-free journey, click the link on your screen right now. See you there.